Well, shares of Lululemon, meanwhile, also moving higher quite a bit more, about 6+% after a beat on the top and bottom lines. Oppenheimer senior analyst Brian Nagel joins us now. He's got a buy rating on the stock. Anything in this report that you see so far, Brian, that shifts the balance of power in this debate over Lululemon? You've got some strong international performance, with the Americas not as strong.
Well, good afternoon, John. Thanks for having me on the show. Look, this may sound a little funny, but I think the real key positive here is that things did not get worse. Okay, I mean, and I'm saying that seriously because you had Lululemon has had a growth problem domestically for the past few quarters. Looking through these results quickly, things have not gotten worse. And so we're getting closer, in my view, consistent with my positive call on the stock, we're getting closer to that point where the companies can introduce new product domestically, and that should help to pump more life into domestic sales growth. So that's really, I think that's why you've seen the stock bounce here after market. And frankly, it's had a nice bounce just lately off of lows.
Yeah, I was about to say we're awfully close to your $380 price target, and you said we're closer to knowing some things. It doesn't sound like more convicted. It sounds like we need to be careful around here.
No, look, I think Lululemon can get this right. And what I tell our clients a lot, is one thing that encourages me significantly here is that the problems at Lululemon are largely acute. Okay, it's basically sales weakness domestically in the women's category. As you talked about in your opening, internationally they're doing very, very well. I was in Shanghai not that long ago with Lululemon management. I mean, they have a great international business that's in the early stage of expansion. So the problems here are rather acute, and I think that makes them much more fixable in the near term.
Okay, if you're just looking at the numbers we got on the screen right now, Lululemon, we did, Ulta, Victoria's Secret, all higher, that would seem to suggest that there's some maybe untapped potential in some women's categories there. Is that reading too far into it? Is this more, lower expectations that we're seeing reaction to here based on the way you started your answer about things not being worse?
Yeah, no, I think this is much more of an expectations issue. Again, I'll say, like, when we're talking, when I talk to our clients about Lululemon, there's been a lot of concern. I don't believe this. I want to make sure I say this clearly. I don't believe this. But there's market concern that this is a broken brand, that it's falling victim to competition. I don't believe that. And the fact that we're looking here now, third quarter results, and again, like I said, things have not gotten worse, that helps to bolster the view that, look, Lululemon's position for better growth once we get this new product assortment in place.